welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 9 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone had a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Let's take a look at one of our 4 agreements. Your truth is personal to you. Your own opinions and point of view reflect your own agreements and are personal to you. It's no one's truth but your own. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We ended out industrials down 35, NASDAQ up 10, S&Ps were flat. Gold contract down $7.10, trading at $1,642 an ounce. Silver off 26 cents at $30.75 an ounce. Platinum up $3 at $1,721 an ounce. Copper flat at $3.74 a pound. Light sweet crude off 33 cents, trading out at $97.18 a barrel. Bonds down 21 ticks at 142.19. King dollar up 17 ticks at 80.18. Euro down 6 at 134.49. And the yen flat at 93.49. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do we have? Okay, cash S&P. We did 592 million out here, and what you finally had in the cash S&P is that you closed under a high. You know, bottom line is that when you look at how we've closed each and every day, bottom line, cash S&P had continued to close higher. Now, we got to 1524.69. We've been extended with dramatically lighter volume. Bottom line, you closed under the 1522 area. What does it mean? It means that, okay, now the thing's going to try to pull back, and we'll see if there's any juice on the way back. There's no doubt. If you go back and look at the last, since November 15th, you've had a couple of pullbacks. The pullback that was from December 16th going into the 31st, that had some juice on the way down. Other than that, there hasn't been a pullback. So we'll see what type of volume you get on this pullback. So that's your cash S&P. You go to the Dow Industrials. Dow Industrials, the same type of setup. Dow got into the high of yesterday, closed underneath it. Dow is actually a sideways day here, though. You are pushing into highs. First off, you were pushing into highs. It gave it up. We went to 14,029, couldn't handle it. Then you just backed off. So on the larger portion, it's a sideways day. We'll see how we back down, meaning is it going to be volume when the move back down? Now, NASDAQ Composite. This is absolutely amazing. This composite is a mind blower, and this is what it is. So check this out. The composite, bottom line, has been testing the high volume swing day of the 21st of September. That number is 3196.93. The volume there, folks, is 2.5 billion shares. We've been up there 4 days in a row. Today, we finally got up and over it, and we got to 3205.52. We did it with 1.8 billion shares, and check this out. We talk about closing under it. We closed under it by 7 1,000ths. So here's the number. We closed at 3196.875. The high there was 3196.932. Bottom line, you close underneath it. So the composite also is going to be pulling back. It's going to be how does it pull back? Meaning, is there any volume on the pullback? King dollar. Now, what we've had happen here the last 3 days is this. The last 3 days, we have had some very fast currency moves in the marketplace. And I can tell you, folks, fast currency moves in the marketplace are very dangerous for all markets. And out here again today, bottom line, same setup. We go to King dollar first. What you're going to see is this. King dollar refuses to get the lower price. You talk about fast moves, though? Let me tell you something. Fast moves. So what did King dollar do out here today? Well, we did 28,000 contracts. That 28,000 contracts, we got into a low of 79.91. It rejected that low. It was going into 46,000 contracts. So we have there's the first ABC structure that's set up that has a price projection, folks, of 80.69. And we hit 80.59, and we had done that yesterday. It looks to me now we have a large one. And it's going to be interesting to see how we go after this 80.59. And if, in fact, we have that, it's a beauty, too, because 78.91 is your A, and you get 80.59 as your B. So it's basically $1.50. Now, $1.50 will end up getting that at 80. This is cool, man. This is so wild how this works. So the second ABC structure, if we get, as we go after this B point, which is the 80.59, if we get the volume behind the move, that price projection is 81.50 to 60. Well, that swing point, folks, out there from November 16th is 81.60. So bottom line, that's where this baby wants to go. Bonds. We take a look at the bond market. What do they do with bonds today? Bonds come down hard. We did 429,000 contracts. That 429,000 contracts, however, was going into 721,000 contracts, and it did reject lower price. So what you're going to have in the bond market here tomorrow morning is pretty dynamic, and this is what it is. You closed out at 142.18, which is still down 22 ticks. You got to a low of 142.09. The actual low in this contract right now is 142.05. But what we had out here today, you get down there, reject it. We'll see if the bond market can get any juice topside tomorrow. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. Let's go to the world of Cisco. Cisco just come out with numbers. Cisco closed at $21.14. She's trading at $21.38. Numbers go like this in Cisco. There she is. Top line estimate, second quarter, the estimate was $12.06 billion. They made $12.12 billion. Their bottom line estimate was 48 cents. They made 51 cents, and 1 penny of that 51 cents was a tax benefit, folks. So what you have here is that Cisco's trading up 30 cents. Let's bring this back, take a look at it, and we'll put this on 3-year weekly, and there's nothing here. So watch what Cisco has, folks. This is what you have. You put this on, I got it on 3-year weekly right now. You had come down February of 2011, and this is a monster. You come down with 1 billion shares. 1 billion with the B, and you're going up with 156 million. It's not even close. You're right into ice. That's all this is doing. You're into ice, and there's nothing behind that move. On a monthly basis, if you want to see how bizarre it is, you did 700. Well, it's the same thing, I guess. You did 760 million. You're going into 2.2 billion. Let's go take a look at WFM, which is Whole Foods. Whole Foods closed at $96.90. That is trading at $90, down $6 right now. Number on Whole Foods. This is how the numbers go on Whole Foods. The first quarter sales was $3.9 billion. Same store sales were up 7.2%. They see the second quarter revenue up 10 to 11%. The estimate, folks, was that it was going to be up 10 to 12%. So they're slowing down. The stock right now is down $6. If we do take a look at Whole Foods, we'll take Whole Foods and we put this back 10 years. What you're going to see is that Whole Foods, first off, so, oh man, this is a classic. Okay, so watch it. Whole Foods is going to go a lot lower. So this is going to be a big heads up all around. This is why. So Whole Foods, folks, had broken the highs of 2008, but watch how we broke them. So the high of 2008, the swing point was 63 million shares. We broke it with 29 million shares. You got that high, by the way, was $76. You get all the way up to $99. 6 weeks later, you're down to $90. How we come down with volume is going to say it all. Last night, we were talking about Rackspace. If you see an equity that just got decimated today, it was Rackspace Hosting, down $14.68, trading at $60. And what you do have is that when you take a look at this, this is a classic. You put this back, you're going to see what was sticking out. It was sticking out like a sore thumb. As soon as you overtook the $60.55 level, that was the last time it had any volume. Goes all the way up to $83 and doesn't give anyone a chance to get out. Absolutely amazing. You stay right there, folks. We got our man Rick from British Columbia coming up next. We end the Dow, finish down 35, Nasdaq up 10, S&Ps will flat. We're going to be right back.